Mikel Arteta breaks silence on Arsenal transfer business after Vinicius Jr. bombshell. Mikel Arteta has provided an update on Arsenal's plans for the remaining weeks of the summer transfer window. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has confirmed that a lot is happening when asked about the club's plans for the rest of the summer transfer window. The summer transfer window is in full swing, and the Gunners are already being mentioned with a host of potential new signings, including Real Madrid star Vinicius Jr. Arsenal hold a real interest in signing the Brazilian this summer as they look to strengthen their wide forward options following their Premier League title triumph, with Arteta a big fan of the player. Reports over the last 24 hours have claimed that the 26-year-old is likely to remain at the Santiago Bernabeu, but Football.London understands this view is not necessarily the case. It's understood that a move to Arsenal remains a possibility, with talks remaining ongoing with the La Liga giants to help determine the future of the Brazil international. Amid the rumours of potential new signings for Arsenal, which may or may not include Vinicius, Arteta has now offered an update on the club's quest to add new faces to their squad. "A lot is happening," Arteta said in an interview with the club's official media. "We all know about the context of this transfer window. From ownership to the board, the sporting director and myself, we know that we want to take this club to a different level. That is going to require a better squad, better individuals. We have identified where we have opportunities to grow and to improve and to evolve our game, and what is going to be needed to achieve that." Arsenal have already made two new signings so far this summer as they prepare for the upcoming Premier League campaign, and have also agreed to sanction at least one exit. Illan Meslier has arrived on a free transfer following the expiration of his contract with Leeds United, while Christos Tzolis has been signed on a permanent deal from Club Brugge. A £34 million fee was agreed between the two clubs. Arsenal have been in the market for new forward options and were linked with a move for Morgan Rogers before the England international left Aston Villa to complete a £170 million switch to Chelsea. Paris Saint-Germain's Bradley Barcola and Bournemouth's Eli Junior Krupi have also been mentioned as potential targets for Arsenal this summer. The Brazilian's longtime representative, Frederico Pina, openly admitted in the past that his clients would only leave Real Madrid for a Premier League club. Arsenal, as the reigning Premier League champions, therefore become Vinicius' most likely destination, should he opt to leave the Spanish capital. The winger has been linked with a shock move to North London in recent days, after reports emerged at the weekend of internal interest in the player in N5. Football.London understands Arsenal's interest is concrete, with the Gunners' hierarchy ready to go all in to sign Vinicius, despite the huge financial costs of pulling off such a transfer. Whether the Premier League champions will table a bid for Vinicius, who becomes free to enter pre-contract discussions with clubs outside Spain from January, ahead of a potential free transfer in the summer of 2027, is yet to be seen. A move to North London would represent a historic moment, given the stature of the player and the role Vinicius has played in Real Madrid's recent success, having been instrumental into Champions League victories. There was a time when the idea of him departing the club that announced his signing as a 16-year-old had seemed unthinkable, a sentiment echoed by Vinicius' agent Pina. Pina told The Telegraph in 2023, "Vinny is very close with Real Madrid, and he's so happy there. He's very at ease. He loves the club. He's been there so long. He's kind of turned into a man there." While Pina expressed doubts over any imminent club change and suggested Vinicius could well see out his entire playing days in the Spanish capital, he stopped short of completely dismissing a potential switch to England's top flight. "I can't really see that a Premier League move happening right now," he added. "But who knows? These things change in football, and there's things you would never imagine seeing that happen. I would just say, if he were to leave Real Madrid someday, it would make no sense for it to be somewhere other than the Premier League. But will he one day leave Real Madrid, or will he be a one-club kind of player? I would tell you right now, there's a big chance that he's the kind of player who stays in one club and makes history there and stays there for 15+ years.